Hello everyone, this is Bodhisattva. This is us versus the faction champions in 10-man TOC, normal difficulty. As you can see here, Shamon's leading the raid, and he is marking these mobs in order of how we're going to bring them down. First of all, he's marked a tree with a skull. That mob's got to be destroyed very quickly. Heroism's going to be popped right away. And we're just going to go all out single target damage on that skull to bring him down as quickly as we possibly can. At the same time, we'll be moving to the X next, which is a Shadow Priest, and then on to the remainder of the mobs, as you'll see here in a moment.
Do this thing.
Alright, and here we go. You see all DPS focused right on that skull. It's coming down pretty well. So far, a little bit of a slow start on it. But we recover pretty nicely here. Start getting some nice crits on it. And you can see as it starts to go down that it's healing itself, as well as getting other heals from the Shadow Priest and what have you. So it really, you got to pour the DPS right on that mob, and everybody's got to live through that portion. You can see we've lost one raid member already, but all is not lost. See how very difficult it is to bring that tree down, especially toward the last, once heroism wears off. And I think we're going to get him right there. We go. Alright. And now we're moving on to the X. You'll notice throughout this fight that our priest is mass dispelling quite a bit. This is a lot like a PvP encounter in an arena, where you've got to use a lot of different abilities to make it through things. You'll notice me whirlwinding a lot there, just random targets to keep things CC'd, so we're not taking so much damage, and so on and so forth. So it's a really chaotic fight. In a lot of ways, it's controlled chaos, where you're trying to CC and just react on the spur of the moment to what's happening. So we're just about to bring that Shadow Priest down, or we brought the Shadow Priest down there, I believe. Yep, he's dead. Now we're going to be moving on to the Moon, which is the Hunter. I'm continuing to whirlwind. You'll see me throw in some whirlwinds here, just to keep things CC'd, and kind of keep us going here. We should be focused right in on that Moon, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry. We moved to Diamond next, which is actually the Paladin. Okay, so we killed the tree, and then we moved to the Shadow Priest, and now onto the Paladin here. By the way, priests, if you thought about mana burning or anything like that, like you would in arena, don't bother. These mobs have an enormous amount of just a insurmountable mana pool, and you won't be able to mana burn them. It's a waste of time. So that move, while it works in arenas, doesn't work here at all. So you just got to cook these puppies down, kind of in order. See the fears going off, more whirlwinding on my part. Just keeping those mobs controlled while we try to DPS each mob down in order. And finally the paladin goes down, and now I believe we're on to the hunter, which is the moon. We kind of had a discussion here about which one we were going to. There I'm whirlwinding. Now I'm moving to the moon, and we should burn him down fairly quickly. We got him pretty quick. We killed his pet, and he's going down pretty well. The hunter's gonna do a number of different abilities. There you go. You see our hunter frost trapping, and you see me continuing to whirlwind. That just it helps a lot. There's a stun, another whirlwind, just a lot of crowd control, keeping those mobs controlled while we burn the other ones down. And it really this fight here is really up to the healers to keep people alive. I mean, there's some amount of survivability, but there's not a lot of effects going on. I mean, they're normal mobs. It's like a PvP situation. You know, they're doing their normal types of damage, and obviously you got to watch your aggro and everything you would do in any normal raid situation. But here really it's up to the healers to keep everybody going. So we're doing well. We're finally off to the circle.
Kill that bastard.
And you can hear me encouraging us on there. And now we're on to the last mob, which is the warrior, I believe. And he is just going to get burnt like to a crisp. And I take a little damage here. But that's how it's done, essentially. Yeah, the key to the whole fight is really getting that tree nuked down at the beginning. If you can do that with 10 of 10 alive, then you're on your way. If you can't get that done, then you're really going to struggle, as we did for several wipes before we finally got it figured out. But anyway, you're going to see him kill me because I pulled aggro, and then he will die right with me.
Yeah, fuck you, bastard. Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
There we go. So
Yes.
a little commentary on my part as well. So anyway, hope this informed you. So if you ever do this